let's see what Mustadio has to say. Street dogs running for the Bart Trading Company. I'm going to assume that is pronounced Bart. It was just B-A-R-T in the original, so I'm going to stick with Bart. The Bart Trading Company? Ah, then you've heard of them. But they are no ordinary traders. That business is only a front for more lucrative pursuits. Opium smuggling, slave trading, all manner of vile thing, and on a grand scale. What did you do to draw the attention of such as these? I'm a machinist. Do you know the history of my trade? Fuck no. They say the ruins of a lost civilization lie buried beneath the streets of Gaug. Gog? Gaug? Goog? Let's go with Goog. That's fun to say. The Clockwork City. Relics from the sage... Ugh. Also, I just gave up on giving her a voice for a second there. Relics from the age of Saint Azora, when airships numerous beyond counting filled the skies, and men of iron walked city streets. But the art of crafting such things was lost, if it ever truly existed at all. But it did exist. The ground beneath Goog holds the hulks of airship and 1,000 fragments of machines that gods alone know the workings of. A machinist toils to restore this lost legacy, to see these works brought to life again. The device you used during the battle, is that one of these machines? What, this? This is a weapon called a pistol. You'd know that if you were American. It uses an explosive powder to propel a metal projectile towards its target. This one is a simple make. There were once pistols said to fire projectiles infused with magics. That's magics with a K, because we're cool like that. So why did the hounds of Bart Trading Company chase after you? You said you were going to see Cardinal Delacroix, yes? Just gonna casually ignore the question you just asked me? The Cardinal is a hero who fought in the 50 Years' War. To this day, the people of Lionel honor him as such. Words are hard. As does my father. He believes that the Cardinal is the only man who can keep the realm from descending into chaos. The Cardinal will receive you, hear your plea, and the princess will be safe. And what is it you want? To go with you. I have my own reason for wanting to speak with the Cardinal. That being? None of your goddamn business. To save my father. He is held prisoner. The Cardinal is my only hope to free him. Cardinal Obi-Wan. Alone, I am just another machinist. The Cardinal would never see me. That's why I would join you. You still haven't answered my question. Why is the Bart Trading Company so interested in you? I cannot tell you. Not now. Then you remain here. Not exactly your call, Agrius. No! I must see the Cardinal. You must trust me. Please. I was dropping. I'm a princess. I can do what I want. Except pronounce words properly. Very well, then. You will come with us. You mean it? Thank you, my lady. Thank you. You stand before the princess. There is no need. You may rise. Then it's settled. We will trust to your word. Don't fuck this up. Alright. Let's see what Zalin's got for us. Hey, that was new. And I stole one. Go ahead and get 8 of everything again. Don't ask me why I chose 8, but we're getting 8. This is a very useful weapon for the Mystic class mostly. I think that's what I've used it on most. But it gives you a melee range of 2 instead of kind of the usual 1. And that's just always better. Alright, so we got some new gear. Let's check the tavern and see if I can do that guy's voice for some more stuff. Did we read this? Who knows? Let's try it again. Since the death of King Andoria III, Queen Luveria's campaign to seize total control of the government has proceeded apace. This does sound familiar, and I'm still struggling to read it. All who oppose her, even members of the council, are mercilessly stripped of their rank. Even the Queen Mother, who had openly criticized the actions of her son's wife, was banished to Bunahan, never to return. Her fate is unknown, although some say she was poisoned. You've definitely heard this before. God, Banana, get your shit together. Duke Larg, true-born brother of Queen Luveria, and Duke Oltana, cousin of the late king, are locked in a fierce political struggle for control of Ivalice. Both men hope to be appointed guardian of Prince Oranus and thus gain the title and authority of regent. You've heard this before, too. Banana, I am so fucking disappointed in you. Alright, real quick. Although the Queen supports Duke Larg, a goodly number of nobles and council members appear to back Duke Oltana, and there are rumors he may be officially appointed regent ere long. Moving on! Yeah, we definitely read that. This should be new. Princess Ovelia has been kidnapped from Orban Monastery. You know what? Fuck you. I can read, I just don't like to read. Witnesses claim the knights responsible bore the crest of the Black Lion, leading many to conclude that it was the work of Duke Oltana's Order of the Southern Sky. The Duke, however, denies involvement and is dispatching a search party in an effort to prove his innocence. Given the unrest in Zeltenia, it seems doubtful he will be able to spare many men for the effort. Alright, I forgot to do these. I probably should have done a lot of that grinding off cam. But whatever. Nope. Not going to Belias tour. Oh, okay. Lionel Castle, Highness. Do you see it? Just beyond those mountains. We still have a long journey ahead. Do you think Cardinal Delacroix will aid us? The Cardinal is said to be a man with utmost devotion to the crown, Highness. Even amid this turmoil, he has held the middle ground, siding with neither Duke Larg nor Duke Oltana. I do not think him a man to sully his honor by handing you over to either side. I pray you are right. It would really suck if he betrayed us. He has influence with the Church of Glabados. A word from him and the church itself will take you under its protection. Would that I were born no princess. My lady. My entire life has been spent behind sacred walls, the only sky I've known hemmed in by slate and stone. Did you know, before I was sent to Orban, I was in another monastery? When I heard I was to be the adopted daughter of the late king, and after, ever in a monastery. It's not been such a bad life, I suppose, only knowing that men die for no more reason than I am the princess. It's almost more than I can bear. Highness, you must not blame yourself. The fault lies with those who would use you for their own ends. Yeah, but it still sucks. There was another girl at Orban. She told me she, too, had lived her entire life within monastery halls. We joked that we two should share so strange a fate. Funny thing to laugh at, don't you think? You speak of Lady Alma, of House Beowulf. My only true friend. What if Cardinal Delacroix makes to use me, like all the rest? I don't know. Morbo, where have you gotten off to? It's almost time to leave. Oh shit, were you eavesdropping and I just blew up your spot? My bad, man, my bad. I didn't think to find you here. What are you doing? What news have you? All is quiet. It would seem the Northern Order hasn't reached Zalin for the time. I fucking suck at this. A friend once showed me how to do this, but I'm afraid I've never quite gotten it right. You know your sister? The person we were just talking about? She's the friend. I don't know why I couldn't just use her name. Just like that. It's simple, you see. Like this? It's really not so hard, is it? Oh, it's plenty hard. Oh, that's... You know what? Never mind. Alright, now let's see what's going on in Belias Tor. Clearly, some combat. Alright, what do we got? Who wants to fight me? It's probably no one. Probably just gonna be an empty battlefield and I just explore, right? Well, that doesn't look empty. You there! We've no quarrel with you. Leastwise, not yet. Our quarrel lies with Mustadio. Give him over and be on your way. Our way is his. If you wish no quarrel, I advise you withdraw. And when you next see Ludovic, remind him that those who live by deceit are first to die by it. Pity. We'll have the boy by force then. Yeah, good luck with that. I don't know if you noticed, I've got a ninja. Also, Morbo. Alright, what do you got? Mithril stuff. The crossbow I think is new, but I hate crossbows. Wizard's hat, did I just buy those? I feel like I just bought those. Just bought serpent staff. I'm gonna try and steal the wizard robe because I need a wizard robe for this cosplay thing I was working on. I don't want to get into it right now, but like I want that wizard robe. Go get her, Morbo! The rest of you can die though. So like I have some bad news for you, Mr. Crossbow. It's a knife to the face, and then a follow-up face knife. And stab! Thought that would have done more damage. Alright, so I hate enemy magic users. Oops. So I'm gonna try and take out the summoner first. Summoners are a little tricky, like they're probably not gonna have a huge impact on the fight, but they are so very annoying. Alright, give me that robe, but like not in a weird way. I just like I just want the robe. Like you can put on other clothes. Don't make it weird. Alright. And back of the head knife. Followed by a second back of the head knife. Oh yeah, you better run. If you rend... Oh, I swear to God. You son of a bitch! I'ma kill you. Don't. Alright. Seriously? Give me the robe. I want that robe! I want it! Alright, yeah. Probably should have seen that coming there, buddy. You turned your back to the dude with a spear. Alright. Alright, nobody has a replacement for the mithril vest I just lost. Yeah, now you die. For breaking my stuff. That's what happens when you break my stuff. Big old mean vines just grow out of the ground and murder you. Alright, I'm guessing since she's concentrating on something, I'll have a better chance at stealing. Although she's lifted her hands, and that just makes it so much harder to slide the robe off. Alright, Mustadio, don't you go dying on me. Oh, congrats on the job level up. But seriously, give me that fucking robe. How dare you? Alright, you get over here and you start rending some speed. Because I want that goddamn robe. Alright, is there a way I can target exclusively you? Oh, that's not gonna do it. Alright. 52, not a multiple of 3. Is a multiple of 4. I'll take it. Oh, god damn it! Estadio, don't kill her yet. Trying to steal that armor. Don't you do it. Okay. Yay! Okay, now you can kill her, Mustadi. Or I'll kill her. And level up. Why do they pursue you? Will you not tell us even now? Like, I just straight up murdered like 5 people for you. Pray understand. I cannot tell you. Not yet. Well, that sucks. At least we got some money. And found some more money. All about that money. Egros Castlers. The Egros Castle Solar. I think I blended some words together there. Our little mockingbird has taken wing, Gefgarian, and it leaves me wroth. Don't ask me what that word means. You wouldn't understand. Just shut up. We cannot have her free. Catch her, crush her, and make silent her song. Lady Agrias and the others as well. And Morbo? That was the chair, I promise. I have to sip some wine while I say something nefarious. The fool. He soils our name, dogs my every move. I thought this a chance to let him learn the harsh truths of the world, but the boy is too stubborn. Too much of his father's penchant for justice, that one. Father coddled the boy too much. If he stands aside, more the better. Should he interfere, there's naught can be done. And you, his brother, the blood curdles. If the cardinal moves to defend the mockingbird, what then? Duke Larg himself could not reach them in umbrage of the church's wing. Worry not, that potentiality has been addressed. Ever 3 steps ahead, you are a frightening man, Dysadard Beowulf. Truly, would it not be prudent then to better guard your tongue? There are so many frightening ways to silence a bothersome one. Come now, my lord, I am your ever-faithful man, and not near so stubborn as a particular knight devout, if I might be so bold. Be bold, but let there be no more missteps. On the matter of missteps, what buffoon did you charge with the princess's kidnapping? We were beset in Dorter, and as we gave chase. Not quite how we discuss, I am sure you'd agree. The men I sent were found dead in the woods near the monastery. Someone has caught wind of our plan, and seems intent on disrupting it. No matter. As long as Ovelia remains with Lady Agrias, we will have chance enough to steal back our prize. I pray you're right, for both our sakes. Bitch, I'm always right. Alright, let's put some clothes back on her. Did she not have a hat either? Want that wizard's robe? I put on my wizard's robe and hat. We did it, everyone. We memed. Is the... Oh, that's not actually better. So you should... Well, you're also... magic. You should wear that. That... Yeah, I don't know why you have equipment. You as well. Guests aren't allowed to have things. Let's upgrade here. Also, I should, this just makes it a little easier to process what I'm looking at. Alright. So now they should be grouped together, all of my shields. I'm gonna give you some gold stuff. Alright, so I apparently only have 6 javelins. Whatever. Let's go visit the castle. What errand brings you to Lionel? I am Agrias Oaks, a knight of the Lion's Guard. My companions and I have journeyed from Orbon Monastery seeking sanctuary. By the grace of Saint Ajora, I beg you, lay open your gate. Pretty please. The graces of Saint Ajora are in the keeping of His Eminence here. All who seek those graces are given like treatment. The gates of Lionel stand open to them. Raise the gate! Okay. Taking your word for it on this one, because I can't see shit from down here. I see, Lady Agrius. In such circumstances as this, I am fain to lend you whatever help I can. I shall dispatch a courier to Milan at once. High Confessor Marcel will have this news from my own hand. We will expose Duke Larg's misdeeds and ensure that no harm befall you, Princess. Your Eminence, thank you. Think you the High Confessor will hear our plea? Fear not, dear lady. Fuck. Princess Ovelia can scarce feel at ease, while those tasked with her safety are vexed with such worriment. You may enjoy the comforts of the castle, wanting though they are, while we await a reply from Milan. You are most gracious, Eminence. Thank you. So long as Saint Ajora is our guide, we have naught to fear, child. As for you, my young machinist, I have given consideration to your troubles as well. I will send a hand-picked company of my finest men to Goog to put an end to this Bart Trading Company. Goog. Thank you, Your Eminence. Conditioned upon this, I would hear the reason they choose to pursue you and your father. That is, I mean to say, it's not... Come. Mayhap this will give voice to your words. It's a shiny pebble. A crystal? You are familiar with the legend of those Zodiac Braves? In my youth, I often heard a fanciful tale of that name at Mass. What's this? Surely, Lady Agrius, you do not aver that the church should mislead its flock. No, of course not, Your Eminence. Long ago, before the mountains had ceased their wandering and struck their roots into the earth, the Lucavi held dominion over the world. 12 heroes there were who came forward to challenge these Lucavi. In a long and bitter struggle, they succeeded in driving the Lucavi to the spirit world, and Ivalice again knew peace. The 12 each bore an orosite crystal emblazoned with a house of the night sky. And so in time they became known as the Zodiac Braves. Ever after, when discord and strife paid visit to the halls of men, they would return to save us once more. Don't worry, I've rehearsed this a lot. I'm not going to screw it up again. You have clearly been a most apt pupil, Princess. Elder Simon himself instructed me at Orban, which reminds me of another thing he said. Saint Ajora worked with the 12. Walked with the 12. I did screw up again. I said I wasn't going to do that, and then I did it. And together they saved Ivalice from ruin. We call the crystals of the 12 the Zodiac Stones. The stone you see before you now is a stone from that very legend. Orosite. It exists? I did not think it possible. Or that it held the sacred power to keep the Lucavi at bay, huh? I confess, I feel some power deep within, but my eyes can only see a common crystal. Mustadio, are you well? The color has left your face. You have seen a stone like this one beneath Goog, have you not? Machines whose fires have long since guttered out lie strewn in the tunnels beneath the city. But pass that stone near them and you can hear them stir. Then Bart seeks the orosite, huh? I do not know what power these Zodiac stones hold. I only know that Ludovic Bart hopes to find some way to harness this power and make a fearsome weapon. My father would not give them the stone, so they took him instead. Put your worries from your mind, my child. my young machinist. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. The church will see this matter is dealt with. Our forces will strike and wrest the stone from their hands. Of course, Your Eminence. I will join the company that makes for Goog. I fucking hate it here. Thank you, Morbo. We would never have succeeded in reaching His Eminence the Cardinal without you, Morbo. You have my thanks as well. I can only wish you well. Small aid, I know. Your words are all the aid I could ever ask. I'm gonna turn off monitoring on my next recording, because hearing my own voice with a delay is really throwing me off. So we're gonna try that for the next recording. Hopefully you guys notice a difference. I will see you on the next episode then. Later.